When we think of Ganesh Chaturthi, we usually picture the massive celebrations, the music, the joy. It's incredible. But what if there's something more profound hiding just beneath the surface? Today, we're going to dig a little deeper into the true essence of these rituals, the wisdom they hold, and what they can teach us about our own lives. So let's get into it. And that really brings us to the big question, doesn't it? Beyond just following the traditions that have been passed down, do we actually understand the powerful truths that are hidden inside them? Well, that's exactly what we're here to explore. So, let's start with the basics. At its core, Ganesh Chaturthi is all about celebrating the birth of Lord Ganesha. We revere him as the deity of wisdom, of intellect, and maybe most importantly, of new beginnings. This leads us to one of Ganesha's most powerful names, Vignaharta. It literally means the remover of obstacles, and that's why he's the one people turn to before starting anything new, whether it's a business, a new home, you name it. The idea is that his wisdom can help clear the path ahead. Now, this festival isn't just a one-day thing. It's a real commitment, a full 10 days of worship and reflection. Just to give you a sense, in 2025, it kicks off on August 27th and wraps up on a day called Anant Chaturdashi. And that 10-day stretch, it's not random. It's meant to be a deep dive, a period of intense focus and devotion. So, the big question is, how do you actually connect with this divine energy? Well, it happens through a very specific ritual called the pooja vidhi. Let's walk through the main steps, because each and every action is just packed with meaning. And even the timing of these rituals is super important. There's this concept of an auspicious window of time, a Shubh Muhurat, when the worship is considered most powerful. For 2025, that time is noted to be between 11:01 in the morning and 1:40 in the afternoon. It just goes to show how much emphasis is placed on intention and lining things up just right. Okay, so the worship itself follows this really beautiful, symbolic journey. It starts with preparation. You're literally creating a sacred space. Then comes the sankalpa, which is a vow you make not just for yourself but for the well-being of everyone. After that is the ahavahana, the invocation, where you invite Ganesha's spirit to be present in the idol. The real heart of it is the Shodashopachara, a series of 16 different offerings. Then you have the arti, that beautiful prayer of pure devotion, until finally the festival ends with visarjan. That's the immersion of the idol, which symbolizes something so powerful that even though the physical form is gone, the divine energy is always with us. But here's the thing, these steps are so much more than just a checklist. And this is where we get to the real truth of the ritual, learning to look past the physical actions and really understand the deep symbolism that's woven into every single part of it. And this is such a critical point. There's a huge difference between a ritual and true worship. A ritual can easily become about how big and grand it is, about just going through the motions. But true worship, that's all about sincerity. It's about an actual internal transformation. It's about what changes inside of you, not what you're showing to the outside world. And this idea of inner meaning, it's literally everywhere, even in the offerings. Nothing is there by accident. Those 21 blades of durva grass, they represent purity. The sindoor powder symbolizes spiritual energy. That beautiful hibiscus flower signifies our own ability to absorb divine energy. And of course, the famous modak sweet, what does it represent? The sweet, sweet reward of gaining true wisdom. See, everything has a purpose. And of course, we have to talk about the mantra, Om Gam Ganapataya Namah. It's an incredibly powerful tool. Chanting it, and traditionally it's done 108 times, isn't just about repetition, it's a practice. It's designed to help you cultivate that focused devotion and to actually build up spiritual energy inside yourself. So when you put it all together, the sincerity, the symbolic offerings, the powerful mantras, it all points to a core message that we can take with us. The real question is, how do we apply Ganesha's wisdom to our own journey, long after the festival is over?
And this is what being the Vignaharta is all about. The lesson here isn't that you'll have a life with no problems. I wish. The real wisdom is learning to see those problems differently. It's a massive shift in perspective, to start seeing every barrier not as something stopping you, but as an opportunity, a doorway to growth. I mean, that's a total game changer, right?
So, if we strip away all the big celebrations for a second, what are we left with? The real takeaways from Ganesh Chaturthi are basically lessons for how to live. It teaches us to find beauty in simple things and to find strength when we have a clear purpose. It reminds us that real worship is about changing who we are on the inside, not putting on a show. And maybe the most powerful lesson of all, every single obstacle is a chance to grow.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought to carry with us. As you go about your day, your week, your life, think about this. How will you take the wisdom of the Vignaharta, the remover of obstacles, and turn your own obstacles into brand new opportunities?